How's it everyone? This is a short video on Triumph Airbox modifications. I've read a lot on the forums and stuff. I actually have this here, which was 3D printed. As you can see, I'm going to install this. It's called a bowmat onto my bike, onto my Triumph. What you're going to need to work on the airbox is a flat screwdriver as big as you can and an 8 socket. You don't need a ratchet. I'll show you soon. Have a Canon air filter coming through soon from Italy. Yeah, so this is the bike. It's a new church. Quick video. I haven't got all the bolts in, but I'll show you where the bolts go. It's very easy. I did it so the video could be shorter. So first thing you're gonna need is your flat screwdriver, as big as possible. And there's a bolt down there. Loosen it. Excuse my tool handling. I'm working left-handed while I got the camera in my right hand. And then pull that out and screw it. Don't lose the shim or the spacer, and then lift the cover up and out. Put it safely one side. This is the airbox, your solenoid, and a couple of other interesting things, but this is the part we're going to replace. A lot of people cut this snorkel shorter. It gives a different air intake sound, but as you'll see, this snorkel is very restrictive inside the airbox. There's a whole tube running right through the length of the airbox. I'll show you when I pull it out now. This is now, you're going to need an 8 socket. There's only one bolt in here. There is 3 bolts, but I've only put 1 bolt now just for the video. And pull it out. You don't need a ratchet or anything, hand tight, and it should be fine. And then pull the bolts out, come out, left hand, there you go. And this is a snorkel before I pull it out. And there's a bolt there, and a bolt's supposed to go there. And then you slide this out, and you can see the snorkel. The air filter runs the length inside there, and this snorkel like prevents it from breathing. So most people remove the snorkel. There's 2 ways of doing this, either by putting the bowmat, which I showed you earlier, or what a lot of people do is this. They remove the rubber part, put that one side, and you're left with this. This is the air filter cover. This will have to go back on unless you have this, which is a bowmat again. Fits on. This has been 3D printed. So you have a choice. Put the original airbox cover back on, like this. I'll feed it this way first. Pass the wires. Sorry, I'm struggling. I'm working with one hand. Get a pass there. And put that on, like that. It'll look like that. Still works, nothing wrong. I've been riding 2 months like this, with this cover just like this, and the snorkel removed. which I put on 2 days ago, this bowmat, which acts like a velocity stack. You can see it's tapered, so it's supposed to draw more air. And if you compare the difference and the size of the hole, let me move this across. You can see the bowmat has got a bigger hole, so it should breathe better, apparently. Now, what I do notice is with the bowmat on, but it's only been 2 days, is there's an increase in induction noise. The gear changes every time I change a gear and accelerate. The power is bang on right there. So it's as if this helps charge the airbox quicker for better responsiveness of the throttle. I'm yet to ride on the freeway or anything like that, or try doing any top speed runs. But when I do, I'll comment on this video and you can see what I think about this bowmat. Bear in mind the baffle is out and I have aftermarket exhaust on. And that's it, it's pretty standard. I still have the O2 sensors and the SAR on, still connected. There's the O2 sensor. I prefer it that way, just my opinion. Yeah, I'm gonna put the bowmat on and then I'll show you a video afterwards what it looks like on. I think it's really cool. Okay, I'll put the bowmat back on. I'll show you what it looks like. I think it looks really cool. As you can see, bolt there. Just be careful when screwing in this bolt. This bracket gets in the way, so screw this bolt in by hand first so it takes thread, or else the socket hits here and it will cross thread this bolt. There's the other bolt, easy to put in. This one's a bit trickier with the wiring in the way, and it's got a little bracket that holds the wiring, so make sure you put the bolt through the bracket and back in, and just hand tight. You don't need to use a ratchet or anything. I used a 1/4 inch handle and 1/4 inch socket, 8 socket, and a flat screwdriver, and all I have to do now is put the cover back on, put the screw in, and I'm done. And that's all it is. I'll tighten it up after the video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope this helped. Yeah, thanks.